annoyed, okay? Let me tell you why. Oh, so annoyed. Yes, I made me a tall. Are you looking?
I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. What is
A tall
that?
drink.
Is that alcoholic?
Of course it is. Who do you think I am? I thought you knew me better than that.
Not of course it is.
Hold on. A tall drink and a donut. Looking at my...
Ooh, Krispy Kreme.
Because I am irritated. Let me tell you something. If we log off and that first recording is not up, I am going to seek another provider.
Oh, we had comedy.
Such good conversation.
It was such a good conversation. Oh, it'd be a shame if these people missed it. Oh, you missed out on the best.
Let's give them all the things. So first of all, the jacket is mine. Let's go back to that. The jacket is mine. That she's working on. If you didn't catch YardGirl Creations live when I was absent, she talked about this jacket. She showed the jacket, all the things with the, what is it called again?
What?
The shoulder things.
Oh, why do you not know this? Epaulets.
The epaulets.
Are you gonna say I went to Eastern Shore? Because that's what Halima keeps saying. I'd be like, Halima, I asked her something. She'd be like, I went to Eastern Shore.
That's right. The epaulets. And they're mine. And I want the jacket. And I told her if she sells that jacket, I will ask for another. I shall have another, but I'm so pissed. I had a nice little glass of wine, but now I have my very tall.
What kind of drink is that? That's not wine.
It's an old-fashioned Raiseway. Very tall.
Wait, an old-fashioned, that's the drink I like. It ain't that big. Oh, you said Raiseway.
Raiseway. So basically, I buy whiskey. They have this like mixture you can make instead of doing all the, old-fashioned is like old-fashioned and a squeeze of lime. Was it orange?
Orange, yeah.
And grenadine.
I love those drinks.
It's not grenadine. What's it?
It's bitters, right?
Yeah, bitters. I have that, but it's how I do it. And bitters and then simple syrup, right? Well, in Harris Tea, they sell you like a bar smith with the mixture already made. I'm sure it has a lot of calories. I don't care. There's a lot of so they sell it to you. So you just add your own. Makes it easier, quicker to do. Well, yesterday, Hassan had a great and amazing day yesterday at the track meet. Yeah, we went to Krispy Kreme's and celebrate. So when our recording of the first one did not record, I said, I'm going to make me an old fashioned and grab me a donut. And yes, I'm going to eat it on camera.
Hey, that's my kind of celebrating.
So another thing we missed.
I want to shout. I shouted her out earlier, but I must shout out Dee Dee, one of my sewing sisters who we had our technical difficulty just now. Mm-hmm. And I was checking the text message from you. Dee Dee texted me and was like, did I miss the live?
Oh,
I told you, my
I'm so I'm staying on coming for you. And I'm so sorry. And we're going to get together.
So we could not. Yeah, we had an issue with the YouTube joining it together. So we're going to
figure it out. We're going to figure out how to get the YouTube together.
But thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you for looking out.
Another thing is, I did talk about my first and favorite moment of buying my very first major magazine, which was a Cosmopolitan magazine with the red cover with the Bob and Naomi Campbell. Sonya found it. She'll enter into this part of the podcast. It was amazing. Y'all missed the original aha yay moment, but we'll have to enter it again.
It might be my first. We might have it. We might be just reiterating all the stuff for no reason.
Well, in case it isn't in there, yes, she found the cover when Naomi was doing this.
That's what Rae thinks she was doing. I don't know. I looked at it, but I'm gonna give it to her. She say that's what the lady was doing.
How about I was too damn gonna be
the same though.
Yeah, she looks good.
She still looks exactly the same.
Black don't crack and brown don't frown. That's why.
I know that's right.
And those that don't know, I'm not gonna apologize for that at all.
Why should you? Everyone knows that melanin helps your skin not age.
Right.
Like that's not a racist thing or anything like that. That's just science.
Right. Facts.
Yeah, Asian people, their skin be looking good too. Like, it's just an issue of melanin. You know who also be Italians?
Yes.
It's the melanin.
And they look better with time. I'm like, damn.
Yes. They look very good.
So
Italians, they really age like fine wine. Shout out to all the Italian viewers.
All the brown people.
Now, y'all know I was talking about glue in the other episode. Now, I'm using glue to put this trim around, but I will also be sewing it.
I like that you do that, though. I do like, I'll tell you why I like you do that. Because, you know, when I do my socks, I actually do the patches, right? Mm-hmm. And I got to actually go ahead and buy a heat press since I'm having more requests because the iron is just not doing it. You know what I mean? I'll put a cloth on top of the iron and steam it. So I had to go ahead and actually invest and go ahead and buy a heat press. And I like that you do that because if it were, I had a jacket that I did put patches on. Mm-hmm. And when I look, some of the patches are lifting off, even after having it pressed by heat. So I love that you do that.
Because I really don't want nobody being like, oh, this was some garbage, it fell apart or whatever.
Yeah, I love it. I love that you do that. That's awesome. Awesome touch.
So what I need to do though is go. I used to have some Q-tips up here. I'm gonna use these things. I just want to clean up.
So last night, I didn't share this last night when I tried to prepare, not last night, the night before last. On Friday nights, I try to prepare our track meet. Those that know, it's an all-day affair, right? Mm-hmm. I'm talking about from 9 a.m. We didn't get home till 9 p.m. last night, right? Yeah. So I try to pack or pre-pack our snacks and stuff in advance because not only are you there all day, but you really can't have anything heavy. You gotta eat clean carbs, you know, all that stuff, right?
Because y'all are eating like the athlete.
Yes. So I wouldn't dare. I think it's, and let me tell you something. You go to these track meets sometimes, they have all these food trucks. Like, these athletes can't be eating this garbage.
I've seen that, and
it's so weird to me. So Hassan, I don't think what Hassan is, once we finish, if the trucks are still there, because he loves funnel cakes and slushies. So if we're finished, you can have it on the way out. But I feel bad.
But his coach doesn't mind him eating. I thought they couldn't eat that at all.
No, like for us, it's a treat. Like, you know, like on the way out, right? We don't do a whole lot of junk and like we just don't, just because it does. There are things that affect your performance the day, but things you eat the day before can affect your performance the day of. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, hydration starts the day before, not the day of, kind of thing. And but I was making these little chicken kebabs. I got from Aldi. I shop a lot at Aldi's because
I love Aldi.
Yeah.
Sponsor me, Aldi. I love Aldi.
Yeah, I love shopping at Aldi. Well, anyway, I made these chicken kebabs. They have seasoned already. That you gotta cooked it. And you know when a kebab, you should just slide the meat off of the little stick or the vegetables, whatever you have. I was sliding this meat off, the chicken off, and girl, the damn thing sliced my finger.
What? You can see it. The chicken sliced your finger?
Yes. The stick.
Oh.
It sliced my finger. It was like, I can't think you can see it. Can you see it? No.
I saw it. We not going to sue Aldi's, are we?
No. But look at that. It looks nasty. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, so, it was deep. It looked deep.
Oh, it hurts so bad. So I've been trying to keep like the nearest foam with pain stuff on it. Mm-hmm. Keep it from aching, but I think it's more that don't wear off. I've been washing my hands all day, but getting ready for racing and I'm like, dang, this thing hurts. But anyway, shout out to all the track moms.
Yes, and all the athletic.
All the athletic moms who gotta do athletic parents, period. The traveling, the going, trying to keep them motivated, you know.
Yeah.
Those who don't act the fool to the point that you like screaming on the referees or whatever, because you can't do that.
Oh,
you hold up other people's progress.
I had a friend who it wasn't track, but her son played several sports. And I think that she was like, I think she thought she was another coach or something. She was really doing a lot. I don't know if the coaches appreciate it or not. Do they like when you do a whole lot like that, or are they like?
No, see, I try to. First of all, I stay in my lane because I don't know nothing about track. You know what I'm saying? Like it is just, I just don't know a whole lot about it. There you go. But so I especially we have a private coach, we have our club, whatever. But I really tried. I feel like I believe in the program, so I try to let them do their own thing. You know what I mean? Like they're the professionals. I ask questions when I have questions, but I believe in the program we're in, so I kind of try to stay hands off a little bit. I motivate him the way I can, which is through the food process and the workouts.
Yeah. Because I do be wondering, I'm like, because I know that those coaches most of the time were also young athletes, but I'm like, do they like that the parents are super involved, or are they like?
I think it's like they want you to be involved, motivating, but they kind of want you to let them professionally advocate for your kid, but professionally trust their judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Do y'all have any of those like real crazy parents that be like, put him in? Oh, I guess everybody's in because it's track.
Oh my, I said always. Right. We trust, oh, this is a song coach right now. We trust your judgment.
Can I get this pen in? What happened?
Hassan wants to do the 200 meter, and his coach only wants to put him in the 1 to 4. So his coaches had texted me earlier, say, "Hey Rae, this coming week I want to enter Hassan in the 1 and the 4." And I'm like, okay, but he really wants to do the 2 too. So it's stuff like that. But I trust his judgment. You know what I mean?
Can you see what I'm working on? I tried to move the camera so.
Yeah, I do. I do see what you're working on.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like cut off. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like in that instance, are you pushing for
Hassan to get him what he wants? Yeah, I'm pushing for what he wants. But if he pushes back and say, "Nah, I really think," I'm gonna say, "Okay."
Oh, okay.
Trust your judgment. You know what I mean?
Okay. Ooh.
Wanted to give the 200 meter another.
Yeah, I'm so oh, also I wanted to send a special thank you also to just the people that I know and personally, and especially the people I don't know who have followed YardGirl Creations on YouTube, because I looked 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
When I was like, hey, I had 50 subscribers and now I have 100 subscribers.
I saw that and I'm very proud of you too.
I can't believe it.
I saw that.
That's so exciting to me.
I think Nandi wants to come up here. Nandi, you want to come up here? Come on.
So I'm like, hey, I don't even know 100 people. So
you don't need to know 100 people.
That's not even, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, these are also people that I don't know. So that's very exciting.
Okay. Oh, he said he'll put him in 200 to give him a chance. Oh, that's nice. Sweet.
You better
I'll
not
put him in
fuck
200
up.
to give him a chance to make it. So the 200 gym law is long.
You better do a great job, Hassan.
To recover for the 200 meter to the 4.
How many sports have you had to deal with having so many children?
Only basketball, football, and track. Basketball was only for maybe 2 years with Darius because he didn't get a lot of time. It wasn't Darius should have really did football. That's where his gift was, but he we try to do approach of, we're going to introduce it to you, at the time with the first 3, when you have 5, you try to get it right the next time, right? So with Darius, we were like, we should have pushed him to football, because I think he could have got a scholarship on football.
But is that the one he liked the best or something?
He hated football because it's hard, but all sports are hard.
But why would you push him to do the one he hated doing?
Because he was gifted in talent. He wanted to do basketball because his dad did basketball. It wasn't that his talents were there. He loves football. Like, he still tries to play football now. And it was funny because Raish was so tiny that we told Raish he couldn't do football in 9th grade.
Oh, for real?
We were like, you are too small. No, right? And then
but some of those football players are small, right?
Yeah. But Raish at the time was tiny. He was so
I remember he was
right.
Small.
So and I have a thing about that CTE crap. I'm like, yo, no, right? Because some people just like doing too much in football right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Some people teach their kids like hurt them when it, like really, really hurt.
When they're young, they teach them that?
Yes.
Ooh.
So even now, Hassan's pretty muscular. And last year, his track coach, who was also the football coach, was like, hey, Mom, what about football? I said, I ain't signing that. I'm not signing that permission slip.
How are you going to have time for another sport? Like,
no, but that's just that.
Nothing.
Football people train differently than track.
Oh.
So, and Hassan does not have the aggression that it's required to be in football.
Oh, yes.
They have to be like,
yes. My son did football for a hot minute.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It's like
he was not a fan.
No, not at all. So it's like, yo, hey.
Yeah, they always want to just pick them. I have a thing about them just picking these boys because of their size.
Right.
So I don't like that.
Yeah, he is just not. He is like not a fan of all that hitting and shit. So I'm like, yo, so as soon as it came up, they was like, Sansa here took his shirt off because it was like, look, I don't know why, it was really because it was so hot. He took his shirt off at practice, and they was like, oh, you should play football. So as soon as I come up, they was like, oh yeah, you better get that football permission slip. I said, now in your life, I ain't signing that.
That's what they tried to do to my baby. They was like, oh, he's a big boy.
Oh, he's
this and he's that.
Nah.
I was like, my son is an academic.
Exactly. No, thank and who has not only had a plan since he was what, 5.
Who? Oh, you talking about my son?
Yeah, he had a plan forever.
Yeah, well,
this is not part of the plan. So sorry.
But that wasn't part of my plan. I was just like, the boy's gonna be a lawyer. But
right.
He did what he wanted to
do. He's like, nah. But so I always like to say, like, yo, oh, hold on, look, here come my request. Hey, Amir, I'll give you my card. Can you please go to the store and buy your mom some wine, please? Your brother will be here soon.
I thought he had already gone to the store to get that wine.
He didn't go get it, I didn't request it. Amir, is that a yes? He said I can't say no.
We heard that. We all heard that.
You're allowed to say, well, Mom, I'm tired. But you're right. You really can't say no. Correct.
That's what you gotta do.
Look.
Would it matter if I was tired?
No, it wouldn't matter if you were tired, son. Because I'm tired every day too.
That's how you know you got a good kid.
Your problems do matter, my child. I am recording. Love, I'm recording a live podcast. And you're supposed to tell everybody, like, hey, I'll do whatever it takes to make my mom happy. Uh-oh, you coming back? It's live. It's coming back. It's coming back. You're live. It's live. It's live. It's live. So how you want
They need to hear this.
Can y'all hear him?
Don't give me the illusion of choice.
Choice. Okay. Hey, go get some wine.
I hope I don't see y'all on the news. This how it end up on the news.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And live on channel WCNC. Where it bleeds and reads.
Did you see? Oh, that wasn't a real story. I was about to say, remember that story about the somebody bought somebody some. Oh, it was a real story. But it wasn't about a son and a mother. Now, never mind. Sorry, folks. The menopause.
Nandi, look at yourself. Look at you. See yourself.
Okay, so I gotta let this sit, but I want to bling out the front, and I gotta cut that when it dries. Okay. See, that's also why I don't like dealing with glue, because then you gotta sit there and wait.
Yeah, I do. I have to do one side. And then I let it dry so I can flip my socks over to do the other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I got.
And it kind of messes with your rhythm when you're like really trying to get something done.
Yeah, but I have a hot glove, and I'm going to, since I have to wait, guess I'll stay on this side and put a smaller. See, they come with tips. Different size for the different stones. And
you definitely have to send me. That's a beautiful box.
This is my tea. My tea came in this box.
You're right. Hold on. I'm gonna pause the recording for 1 second. He said he has to say something. Hold on. So what are you doing now with that?
This is a very odd episode of.
I know. I'm so mad about the first, because the first one was like on it. Y'all don't understand.
It's going to so you can't see if it saved.
No, because usually when it goes, when it saves, when we go to the library, you can see it's downloading. I don't see it at all.
I think it timed out. You don't think it just timed out?
No, I think the way we've been able to hit record is just, remember I had to find the media assets? What I think happened was, that's all I did was put the intro in, that's it. Like, even though we saw it was in, we was like, oh, the intro's here. Like, I don't think it was recording.
The whole show?
I know. I don't think it was recorded. That's the only thing I can think of. I think it was user error. I think it was user error. I have to be like,
oh no.
I know. You live and you learn, I guess.
I know. We had a whole show. That was.
But we were just getting started on careless people, so we will be talking about that next. So those of you who want to follow what careless people's all about and everything, want to discuss it, please get the Audible or the digital thing.
Check your local library.
I said, I said Audible or digital library thing.
At your library, check your local library first.
Yes. So I do want to give the example of the PLR things, because you did talk to me about that before, and it was really expensive. So again, on Ink and Joy Digital, which is my other profile on TikTok, I am trying to see or reconfirm that you can actually go from 0 to 6 figures doing digital products. What are digital products? Everything you can do that's not printed. If you print a digital recipe book, it becomes now a book because you printed it out. But if it's on paper, it's still digital. So I've decided
an ebook,
right. So an ebook is digital until you print it. Then it's not a digital product anymore. It's on paper. However, I've decided to challenge or to take on this 0 to 6 figures thing, because when you're on TikTok, if you're getting a lot of like, oh, do this to gain rewards, TikTok is looking at you as a creator. Whether if it's selling you things like the wigs and the perfume, it's like, oh, okay, you're a consumer. So right now on my Ink and Joy Digital space, I'm trying to do PLRs or MRRs, and PLRs are private label resales, and MRRs are master resales, which meaning MRRs, you can resell them but you cannot change them. PLRs are private labels, so you can change them, tweak them, make your own voice, and resell them. Those of us who just want to do things like journals or things of that nature, it might be something you want to get into. You just got to find the one that speaks to you or do whatever. What's really important is that if you're given a course like the 5-day challenge I did, is that you understand what your course is really about. So I did a 5-day challenge with Context Sparks. She basically gives you the course, asks you to go through her 5-day steps, and at the end, you will have your course and your steps. I mean, your course and the steps that go along with how to create your own products in the future.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
So also, I did want to say you've been pressing me about these kits. I actually have been sitting there thinking and planning a way to do it. So I guess I have to say you might have won that battle. But so if I did the kit and the pattern can be downloaded, what is that? A hybrid? If I have to send the kit out,
I would say your pattern would be digital because it will be available for instant download, right? So that would be considered digital, and you sell it digitally. Your kit would be. But if you were giving them the whole, like, hey, I found this beautiful fabric, I think it should be a pillow, and someone like say you had a thing of you go and find curtains that you think will make beautiful pillows, and here's the pattern to make these beautiful pillows, right? People could literally say, this is the pattern I want with that pillow download, or that pillow image, and you could literally send them the fabric with like a digital code or some sort, either in the box and electronically by email, and then they could watch you make a pillow.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking of doing actually, because I wanted to try to figure out how to do this the most sustainable way possible, right?
Yes.
And so I was thinking that a digital pattern and a instructional video, right? And so if I say, if you can get a pair of your old jeans or old t-shirt and download the pattern and follow the instructions, then I can tell you how to make this particular thing.
Right. So like you can say, do you have a pair of old curtains that beautiful fabric, but no longer makes your decor, but the fabric is beautiful, right? And you want to turn it to something else. Have you ever thought about turning it into something else, like a pillow? You could say, you could show them, here's how I turn this curtain into this pillow. And step by step show them what you did, right? How to do that. And it's like, to me, it's bringing back life to a pair of curtains. Because sometimes you and I both seen it. You'll see things in like home decor, like, oh my God, here's a pair of curtains, but that'll make a banging ass pillow. You know what I mean? And or they just fell in love with this pair of curtains they bought maybe 4 years ago, but now they're not longer into oranges and browns, they're into tan and beige. You know what I mean? And they want to do something about it. Like, okay, pop of color, take those curtains and make them into a pillow. You know what I mean? And then show people that way. And it'll be almost, because I'll never forget, it was a lady I followed. Gosh, because upcycling, to me, I'm so fascinated by it because it is the future for sure, for real. It really is. And
like this patch that's one here was once a hat.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's really, but you being very comfortable with looking at items and taking and making something else will help people go, you know what? I can do it too. Even if it's like, hey, how to like do tie-dye. You don't have to necessarily do tie-dye. You can literally take your tie-dye in the sense of the messiness, like the rubber bands and different colors. You could take your shirt, maybe rubber band together and spray bleach on it. You know what I mean? That's a form of tie-dye.
So let me ask you this, because I asked you that question, one, because I want you to know that you may have possibly won that argument, but also Because I wanted to get back to what you were talking about as far as the
Yes.
PLR and the ML
Yes.
or whatever.
Yes.
So me doing that, the idea that I said I was thinking about doing is what category would that fall into? If I'm just providing the digital products,
It's still
is
digital
that a
product.
M
Oh,
whatever?
it's a P. For you, it's a no. You is an MRR. For you, for really, it's not. It's just a digital product because you're not going to allow people to resell it. You just give them the information.
Because that's about reselling something.
Yeah,
I got
it's
you.
reselling rights. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yep. There's a little patch on this. Can you see the blue?
I love it. That's so okay. Talk about the patch. So you got the hat part, right? What's the border of that heart?
Oh, I had this trim for a while.
Okay.
I just be finding stuff when I thrift
Ooh.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I thrift and I see stuff and I'm like, oh, I don't know. Probably
Ooh.
because it's probably the hoarder in me
That's
just
another
buying
thing you can
stuff.
do, Sonya. You can literally sell patches.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about that.
You should do
Because
it.
I told you I haven't shared it. It's upstairs actually. But remember when I said I was gonna do the patch out of the t-shirt? I've
Yes.
started it. That's my little TV project. When I'm sitting out there looking at TV with mommy,
Right.
I'll work on it. But I think it's gonna
You
be
should
really
do
cool.
that. And it would be really unique, really one of a kind, especially if you're doing t-shirts, patches, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Really,
I
really
am.
cool.
Because when I've been looking at the some of the things I've been wanting to buy, I'm like, I really need to stop and downsize. Because I don't know if you remember. Oh, do I have one here? When I used to make the fabric cards, the fabric greeting cards.
Yes, I still have mine. Do you want to go get it?
You do?
Yes, hold please. I will go get it. Yes, it's in my closet where I see it every day when I get dressed. Hold on, please.
Oh, that's so nice. I've had some other people tell me that they still have their cards too, and it makes me feel so good. So yeah, I used to make these greeting cards out of my fabric scraps, and I would send them to my special friends and family members. So whenever Rae gets back on, I'll finish saying what I was going to say about that so she can know what I'm talking about. But now I have switched out my tips for my little thing, and I'm going to now put I won't burn myself. Sorry if you guys see my arm. I'll put some smaller bits here. What'd she say?
Talking to Barry, you want to talk to me.
Oh.
So I gotta go. So
oh, you two still have it. I do remember
yes.
making that one too.
Yes, I still got it.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
I was thinking about those cards, and I was like, you could just do the same process and make these patches.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it in my little thing we got right here. Just thought about that. In the living room.
Oh, I'm going on display in the family room.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
We have these cabinets. Yes, I just thought about that. Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and start doing that as well.
Those are nice. Do I have a note in the back of this? Let me see. It's been a long time since I've had it. Hold on.
What'd you say?
Is there a note on the back? It is a note.
Yeah, it's a card.
Yeah, I know. I said,
My neighbor Cherie told me she still had, I don't know if she still got it now, but a long time ago, she told me she still had the one I had sent her. And I think that was so nice. It makes me feel so good.
you said rubber. Remember that the further you pull a rubber band back, I'm about to cry.
What did it say? I don't even remember what it said. She's a drunk ass.
No, I'm serious. I'm crying for real. You said, I'm not gonna read the whole card. I really be crying like a baby for real. You said, remember the further you pull a rubber band back, the further it shouts. You may have been pulled back in 2009, but you will shoot far into. Oh my God.
That's right. I was like, that can't be the whole message.
That's because that's why I had to close the shop down and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all, she had the cutest story.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh.
That really makes me teary-eyed. Oh my God.
And what year was that? Y'all know I've been
2009.
When the
economy tanked in 2009.
Let these people know I've been upcycling for a long
long time. For a very long time. Oh my God.
I've been upcycling my whole life.
That really, oh my God. If I would read that whole card, I'd be like, yeah. I cannot. I do not muscle well to the
now. Why you got all this liquidation in you?
I haven't finished my drink yet. It's still a lot left.
Well, what number are we on? Because
I'm number 2. I have a little small glass
people didn't see the first part where you had a
right.
Smoothie,
So
I had a smoothie container full of wine. Filled up to the top.
About an 8-ounce glass of wine. And then I got so god daggone mad. We realized our recording wasn't recording. Thank you, baby.
24-ounce cup.
And then I went and made myself a shot of an old fashioned. Okay, and then I sent my son to the store for some wine. Thank you, love. He's back now. Thank you, love.
I want to show, and since that it wasn't on the first one, yes. I've been inspired by this diesel outfit.
Cannot wait to see that.
I actually wanted to do something like this before.
Yes.
Where you have skirt and pants.
Yes.
But this one is interesting because it's only in the front.
Oh my God, no.
In the back.
Let me tell you. Ooh, you know I love a good pair of pants. When I was in school, I used to shop at Limited a lot, particularly just my senior year. And I had a pair of pants that had a skirt on it attached to the side. It was all one thing.
Say it again.
I had a pair of pants with a skirt that was attached. So it was like you saw a skirt in the front and in the back with my leg. No, my leg on the outside.
Oh.
So you can see, yes. As a matter of fact, I have a picture because I did a school picture with that same outfit on, but you can't tell what it is because it's black and white. For like, you know, your people's, what is it? They vote you for whatever. Me and Mario was
like
most
popular.
Yeah. Okay. Most spirited.
I can't think of what it's called.
Oh man. You know, I love a good pair of pants. Oh my God, it's my favorite thing.
Yeah, so these are gonna be pants in the back and pants and skirt in the front.
I got you.
And so I don't know what that one looks like, the diesel version of it.
Right.
Now, one, I'm not even sure that I'm gonna do mine in jeans. I might mix mine up.
Oh, okay.
And also because I also am inspired. Oh shoot.
Did you drop something?
I get so comfortable. I forgot. I'm leaning on stuff. I'm also inspired by like the Indian clothes, right? And I like when you have like the sari with the pants underneath. So I might end up doing something that's not denim or maybe a mashup because I like working with denim. I have a lot of denim. But for me, when I looked at their version, right? This one, if you can see, it's straight across. It's not even jeans, like a jean thing. So I'm like, where's the zipper? It must have a side zipper.
I bet you inside it. I bet you it's either elastic in the front or you can't see in that picture, but it's attached. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of way.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I've seen a version of this where it does the front still looks like jeans.
Right.
This is flush in the front.
Right.
And so I thought also it was elastic.
Yeah,
but
it's probably is.
I'm going to think mine through to figure
or a zipper
out
in the back. Or a zipper in the back.
If I'm not when I make it, I'm not doing
zippers in the back. They're the worst. I don't know who made that a thing. It's the worst with a zipper. Why put it in the back? It's dumb.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I just don't think that that's easily. Like, I want to do something that's accessible for a lot of people to be able to do. But also, you know, I love pockets, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna have pockets because I want pockets on mine. I don't see no pockets on here.
Oh
unless I put pockets in the back.
It's funny. I have a dress I want to put pockets in because I like the dress, but because it doesn't have pockets, I never wear it.
You don't wear it because they don't have no pockets.
And first of all, because I think it would look. It's such a cute dress. It's embroidery looking, but it would look really cute with a pair of my little slip-on Adidas shoes because you know I love the fact that everyone's doing things like so professional things with a casual touch. Like I love guys in suits with sneakers. I think it's so cute.
Yeah,
I love that. Like F them damn swing tip shoes. Get your ass a pair of white sneakers or black sneakers. I love that look, right? So I love looking for dresses that have pockets. This one is so cute, but I refuse to wear it because I need to be able to put my hands in my things in my pocket.
Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of people when they have clothes and they don't wear them because of one little thing. And it's usually the pockets because I had a lot of stuff like that. And I have added pockets to a lot of my stuff.
Yeah, so I said I was going to either do the pockets in the seam or figure out, you know what I mean? Like if the dress is, because I'm short, if the dress is really long, take some of it off and then add a pocket inside. You know, I'll figure it out. But you have inspired me to actually do a lot more sewing.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Oh my God, yes, because you know I hate the shit.
You hate what? Sewing?
I love designing. That's what?
Yeah, it's like that though.
Here you go. I want to be like this. I'm calling how much. I'm like, can y'all do this for me?
Yeah, because you are like, it's in my mind. I want it done.
This is the idea. Can you make it? Okay, great.
But you know, in one of my sewing sisters, Carolyn, shout out to Carolyn. She
Hey Carolyn.
She's like that.
Yeah.
And she has a seamstress.
How does she find her though? Because
she gives her ideas too.
My biggest thing was, I mean, even the girl, I'll never forget, the girl that I went to school with, when I was in college, we had, Bold and Beautiful was still out, but I swear to you, when I was in college, it was like, there were two fashion houses, I think, in Bold and Beautiful. And at the time, people in school were like, Raja is one of the fashion houses, and her fashion house was the other house.
You have to explain that, Rae. You have to explain it for people who don't know what you're talking about.
So Bold and Beautiful is a daytime soap opera that Sonya and I moms still watch like it was a new movie every day. Victor is still alive. Is
that what they're watching? That's on Bold and Beautiful?
It's on Bold and Beautiful is not Victor. Bold and Beautiful is Brooke. And I don't know the other people's name.
Oh no, you losing.
I don't know. But Brooks. But anyway, so they were like, oh my God, Raja, my crew. And Raja at the time was for
Rae, you have to explain because you just talked about a soap opera and now you're talking about Raja. Nobody.
Yeah, I'm explaining. So Raja at the time was like, it was two, on Bold and Beautiful, there were two fashion houses at one time. It may still be happening.
There were two what?
Fashion houses.
On Bold on the Bold and the Beautiful?
On the Bold and the Beautiful. And I can be mixing things up, but people kept making it seem like my squad, which was Raja Design, and another young lady, I don't want to say her name, on campus was another fashion house. Like we were like against each other, right?
Okay, well, I was there and you're confusing me. So you talked about the soap opera.
Yes.
Now, is the soap opera is about fashion?
Yeah, Bold and Beautiful is a fashion house. Like it's about a fashion house. I can't think of the name.
Oh, I didn't know that because I never watched it.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the other one. But anyway, there were two. And
so then when you were in college,
people were making it seem like my house was one
house.
Yes, and they had another.
Okay.
And so I never forget, I'm talking about finding a seamstress. The girl could sew her tail off. Mm-hmm. I mean, my God, she could spin out stuff so fast, but her ideas was just so corny to me. And I don't care if I say that out loud.
Okay. I'm like, she could be watching. You haven't heard nobody.
And that's how I felt. You know what I mean? I mean, she's doing a fantastic job now. She's actually made, I think the outfits on the Tyler Perry show or movie when they were recreating.
Oh, so she's very successful now, even though you said she had so many ideas
she
back
can.
then.
Well, it's bodysuits that she does. She's really good at, and that's what she does now.
Is that the same girl who does the lingerie? Oh, she's very successful. And
So
see, that's a lesson to people. Even if you're in school and things are not going the way you want them, don't give up.
Don't give up, right?
Because it could happen.
Right. So she did those bodysuits when they did like the recreation of Beyonce's performance. But like she's good at bodysuits and she's good at tailoring. Like she's so good, and she can literally do things in like hours. Like she's really good at like getting it done. But the reason why we were so much more popular at the time in school, and why we were able to lead, Raja was able to lead homecoming at UMES as I, toot my own horn, and Halima.
Y'all was leading.
You know what I mean? We did hold down the UMES homecomings for 3 years in a row. Yes. Made our statement and then some. Bam, bam.
Oh my God. Okay.
It's because our ideas were banging and we would give a show, a performance.
Y'all were very innovative.
We would give a performance. Like it was just a fashion show. It was like a story. And
it was.
Which is why
I say because I assisted.
Absolutely. It was definitely a family affair. I didn't even go to school
with them. I would come to.
It was definitely a family affair. Absolutely. Travel with us to New York. We went to New York. Remember that?
Yes.
So it would definitely have some times, but I always wanted her. I wanted to work with her so bad. The one that does the bodysuit stuff, because she was really good at like pushing stuff out, but as she should, thought of herself as a leader and couldn't think of reporting to someone or doing something for someone else. You know what I mean? So we could never make that happen. I was like, damn, girl, if you would just please. I got an idea. Your thing is pattern making. Like, get done.
Oh, she could bust out patterns real good?
She could do what she had done, like McCall's pattern is a McCall's pattern. You know what I mean? Pants for pants. And I think she's done so many of them. She was able to like do it without, she knew what pattern could go with what.
She could alter the patterns.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's a gift though. That's a
I always gave her seam. I was like, man, she's a great seamstress. Oh my God. Amazing. Always gave her props on that. She was an amazing seamstress.
And look at her now.
Yeah. She has a lot of stripper clothes. She has a lot of stripper clothes.
So, but she's not making stripper clothes for Tyler Perry.
That was only that one thing. She only did that one thing for him. That was it.
Oh, I thought she worked like.
No, it was that one thing. Yeah, it was that one thing.
Because I was like, that's a cool ass job. I would love to work.
That was amazing. But
oh my God. You guys, I saw it wasn't a documentary. I guess it was like a feature where, as you know, it's Saturday Night Live. It's their, I think, 50-year anniversary.
Yeah, this year. I think it's all this year. Something like that.
And they did a whole feature on their costume department.
Did they?
Oh my God. It was so cool. It was so cool.
Oh, you gotta send that to me. I didn't see it.
Okay, I'll put I'll try to put the link also in.
Yes, please. I didn't see it. Oh my God. Because years ago, I used to want to be a costume person. Like if a film director came in and said, hey, I want to do this thing. This is my storyline. I would love to have been the person to put the clothes together.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that for the set.
Yeah,
I want to do set design. I
like movies. Like, oh yeah, because when I had my shop, Sonya did do a few of the window displays. It was a very fantastic event. Very fantastic. We did something when you think about it. We did some things.
Yes, we had.
Damn, we did.
And dragging my baby along.
Yes. and making him do homework on the floor. Do homework.
I tried my best.
You did it. You did the thing. You guys, you and all my other single moms have really shown me the way what it means to be a strong mother. Hey.
Oh no, I hate when people say
success. That. Hold on. Don't get my mahogany going. Success.
Oh my God. Yes, but that was the good old days. That was fun.
Remember when she was looking for when she was getting there, having her moment, showing her ass ability.
I got that movie right
nothing.
upstairs and don't know
You
it by
are
heart like this.
nothing without someone to share it with.
Oh, I do remember that line.
Remember that? Success. She was dancing. Do. She ain't got in her head. She was like, that freaky ass party. Do.
That was a Diddy party.
Yes, it was.
You gonna make me watch that movie this week.
That was Diddy. What was Diddy?
I have it right in my collection, my CD collection too. I mean, my DVD collection. I have that in my DVD.
That's my movie, man.
Because last week you hit another quote. You was like, I ain't got that either. You always got the movie quotes.
Look.
Yeah, but I would love to do set design. But yeah, that but let me just tell you, I'm gonna go back to the SNL thing, which was so super cool because
sounds like it was.
Showed, girl, every member of the cast has their own closet. And when I tell you a closet is not a closet, but look like a damn shipping container for each person.
Hold on, have you ever seen Hacks? Have you seen Hacks? Like, do you remember when she went and she was like, they was looking for a dress for her, and she went to her closet. It was a big ass storage unit. You ever seen that episode?
No, I don't remember. I mean, I've seen that show, but I don't remember it like that.
I just kind of went through. I'm old. I'm new to.
But I'm talking about this a whole show. Like every person has their own closet.
I can imagine. I'm saying, but if you remember, crazy. That scene alone was like, oh my God, I can only imagine. It was like this lady had a warehouse of clothes.
Yeah. It was like that. And then they had everybody's thing. So like, what's his name? The funny little Asian gay dude. I love him.
Oh,
damn name right now.
Yang, something Yang.
Yes,
something
Bowen Yang.
Yes.
Because he always be in some wild stuff, right? Remember they made him an igloo or iceberg. Then he was like what was that thing? A drone? I don't know. I can't remember. But they have all of that stuff and they keep it for years and years. And so one of the coolest things they talked about was how like they brought back some sketches for the anniversary. And then they had like the old thing. So say it was, I want to say something from the 70s, but say they got something that was from like the 70s. And then they were like, okay, we're going to bring that sketch back now in 2025. Yes. And then they were like, oh, but the sweater has moth holes in it or whatever. And then they show how like they redo it and how they update it. Oh my God. I was like, I want to do a tour.
You have to send us that.
And I want to literally intern. I'm too old to intern for free, but I want to intern with them.
Amen to that. First of all, I do believe, I know when HR, we've always been told like having free interns is like a no-no now.
What happened?
In the world of HR, having free interns is like a no-no now. Like you are. Oh, really? You're asking for it. So you can't justify not paying nobody for internship.
Oh, so now in 2025 you don't give?
No, that's like about maybe 3 or 4 years ago. No.
Okay, I'm just saying when we was in school.
I know it was like for free. Work your ass for free and get that coffee. Get that goddamn coffee.
Well, I could never do an internship because I had to pay my rent.
Yeah, no, period.
I was like, oh, I always felt so like, oh, that's such a class thing because I was like, who the hell could, like, everybody can't work for free.
No, everybody can't work for free because most people in the summertime are working for their next tuition or their books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't afford to do, they like work for free. I gotta get my books, man. So yeah, nah.
Shit, I had to pay rent. I had to take care of a kid. I was like, I can't do no damn internship. I would have loved to have done that.
Yeah.
But that's good for these young folks. They got all the these young people be complaining. They got a lot of damn perks we ain't had.
They got a lot of things. They got a lot of programs they could do. They have a lot of things they could do.
Y'all got the internet. Y'all got paid internships.
Yeah.
You know, shoot.
It's the opportunity alone. Like, there's no reason for a young person to make making money. Like, you can make money online doing like just your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess crazy. I don't know. That's what they say. I ain't made no money online.
I think now, if you're not scared, like for us, we should have had a podcast a long time ago. But for us, it's about a matter of what part of the world I want people to know about me. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to know all the things about my business, but I want you to see, kind of thing. They don't care. They've lived their life online forever.
Oh, that is true. A lot of a lot of the young people do.
Yeah, because we're like, so what, you ate that yesterday? I don't care. You're like, look at my food. Isn't it pretty? And here's the thing. I'm like, so? We're like, how much that meal cost for real?
But you know, also I think that's why they be having all these issues too, though, self-esteem issues and stuff like that.
Oh God,
because they're so busy measuring themselves against something that's not real.
See, I have a theory, and I was just talking about this. To me, the era of everyone gets a trophy is why we have these punk ass kids now. Like, no, goddamn it, you lost. There's someone who came in first, and there's someone who came in last, and it was you. And guess what? It should feed feed or fuel the fire to make you get your ass in the gym or whatever you have to do to get really good and make things happen, right? I think it started with the trophy shit. Everyone gets a trophy. No, everyone doesn't. Stop telling these kids.
I don't understand how the everyone gets a trophy people turned into trolls. Because that's the same generation, right?
It's the same generation.
How can it be that you were pacified and you have this sense of entitlement and stuff like that? How are you the same person that nitpicks people online and says,
because they never had an opportunity? They were never forced to look at someone else's viewpoint. For instance, I just saw do you know about Lemon? Lemon's a new app. It's actually it's actually by TikTok. Lemon.
Yeah, Lemonade.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
Yeah. So I just got on, and one girl posted, "Isn't this ridiculous?" And it's a bunch of oranges on a shelf in containers that were unpeeled. And I was like, it is kind of crazy. That's stupid. Buy the orange and peel it yourself. And then one person put,
what? Hold on. What? I'm confused.
The person put a caption of a picture. There were unpeeled oranges in a container.
Okay.
And in a store? In a store. So isn't this ridiculous? And I was like, ooh, that picture. I didn't text about the picture. I was like, it's kind of weird. This is crazy.
Was and it
for sale. And the person put, it's ridiculous if it's not for you. She said, think about people who are, and I've worked in this field. So when she said, I was like, oh damn. So think about those who are disabled, handicapped, who can't peel oranges, who want them. And I was like, damn. She said, if it's not for you, this is not for you. And I was like, damn. And I said to say,
I feel like a orange that's sitting around that's already peeled is not it seems like it would not be good after a while. Like they do have tools. Because I know they have tools.
Yeah.
To help people.
But some people have tools, but those who aren't exposed to those tools, just don't know those tools exist. You know what I mean? Like when I worked for adults with disabilities, I had learned that there are like certain spoons people can buy.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know that. If I wouldn't have worked there, I would have never known that shit. I would not have known that. You know what I mean? And it was like, so think about those people who aren't exposed to knowing those tools exist. I was like, damn. She said, it was not for you, it's not for you.
But is that orange the same price?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure, whatever. Whoever's selling it they must got people buying it because they wouldn't keep selling it. You know what I mean? So it was whatever. But I was like, that my thing is, it was a good way to think about in life general.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I ain't never think about it like that. She's like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's dumb when you think of it in the sense that you have all your fingers and the ability to peel an orange, but what about someone who can't? I was like, good
yeah,
point.
I understand that. I don't understand what that got to do with the question I asked about how these entitled children who are like, who have been spoiled and have been, given everything. How is it they're the same people who can
I say that to say they are never
understand that.
So I know what I'm saying. They say they've never been shown the other side. They've never been forced to look at the other side. Think about all the kids that have.
But they're so hypersensitive themselves. Why do they have to see another side? Look at yourself. Look in the mirror.
No, they haven't had it rough. It's something to have gone through a struggle.
Can you see the patch now?
Oh yeah, I love that. You did that with the spark with the rhinestone thing.
Yeah, I just added because remember it was just a patch.
Can
nice. You see?
I see. It's beautiful.
Oh, okay. I can't tell what.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Oh my, it's sparkling and everything. It's nice.
Yeah, because I was like, it was too plain.
Right. I love it.
The rest of the
yeah. Okay. So I say to say because they're not. We're so busy giving kids. Oh, I don't want you. I want to be better than me. I don't want them to struggle. That kind of shit.
Not me. My baby struggled.
Look, I'm just saying, but a lot of times, those of us who had our kids too damn late. I swear, I wish
not me. I was a
bitch. Their kids haven't gone through any struggles, so it's like
they got me an award.
They got everything. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? So they haven't gone through the struggle. They don't know what it feels like to not have a car.
Yeah, but why are you mean to other people? Like, to because the point where it's like empathy. You're a troll online. That's why I don't understand. Where like
empathy. They're losing. They don't have it. The things we remove from them remove other skills from them. Empathy. They don't have it.
Understand it. I don't get
because
it.
They haven't gone through
it. To me, like a sociopath or a psychopath, I can't remember which one is which.
Mm-hmm.
Is like a person who they're not feeling anything. They have to observe other people and then pretend to be like that. And so, but they also don't whine about shit. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I'm gonna get whatever I want, but you don't see those people whining about stuff. Now, these people I'm talking about, you're whining about your shit, but then you relish in tearing people down online that you don't even know. Like, it's crazy to me. But who am I? Well, who am I? What am I? I don't know.
Who am I? You know, them sugar. What am I? you know that song to you?
Yeah, I remember that song.
Girl, you're
anthology of entertainment.
Yes. Well, I need to roll. My chap is 12 miles away, which means he's like 10 minutes away.
Where Rae was at?
Yeah, he was 12 miles away. But I love my jacket. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
See, I put the pen right here still.
Yeah.
I can't wait till these buttons show up, boy.
So what's that pink in the inside? Hold on. What's that pink? What's that?
This is you didn't notice
this? No. I love it even more.
Yeah, this is the these shirts are made for men, so they're straight up and down.
Yeah.
If you have hips or a butt,
right, I love it.
It's not that. So I give you a little cutout on the side.
Oh, I love it.
You can have
little no.
Yeah,
I can't wait to wear it.
And I feel like the little pop of pink just be, poking out on the side.
I can't wait to wear it. I can't wait to post a picture of it, me in it.
It's gonna make the people look.
It's gonna make me do this with my shoulders. You know what I think of? The whole thing.
I know it's a movie.
It's a video. I'm not gonna let I let you get the best of me. Insert the radio to
Is that a music video where the guy's wearing like a white suit?
He was in a, it was one video guy. He used to wear like a captain suit or something. You get the best of me. I'm gonna pull it. Hold on, before we go.
So stupid. These people are gonna be like, what in the name of God are these ladies talking about?
We cracking up.
What are they talking about?
Oh God, you'll be cracking up, you.
I'm thinking about, I can't even think of the guy's name. But I be getting visions of like old MTV videos. So
when you see him, like, oh, I know she's talking about. Oh my God.
And then the buttons. I'm gonna say these charms. Maybe I won't put these charms on. Maybe I can choose these charms for something else. I get so over it and enthusiastic. I love these though. I should make a bracelet. Ooh, should I make a bracelet, y'all? Oh. Oh, you know what? While you're looking for that,
his name is Colonel Abrams.
That's who I'm talking
Colonel
about.
Abrams, yes.
It's Colonel Abrams.
Colonel Abrams.
I thought he was wearing a white suit. He wearing a military suit.
It was a. I remember him just doing this.
Do it again. Sing it. I'm gonna find it and put it in. Oh, I don't know if I could put it in. Well, I'm gonna try to put it in.
Don't be.
Girl, you are a nut.
I just gotta find a video.
A damn nut.
Oh, oh my God.
You are a nut. Right, you told me you can't tell me no someone's stuff. Actually, I sent Jackie. If Jackie is watching this show, Jackie, you sent me a comment, and I sent you a comment back. I wanted to know, because Jackie is a superstar. She knows all things sewing. I wanted to know how I could, if I could make this look closed again, because I had to cut it. Like when you do a pleat like this, you would have extra fabric. Yeah. But I don't have extra fabric. So I wanted to have this vent in the back right here. Yeah. But you have the gap here because you had to have obviously at least a tiny amount of seam allowance to add this. But I was thinking if I wanted to make it look closed and I could have just a little peek of the pink coming through and then the pink would meet up. But I cannot figure out how I would do the top. So I know I could pull this in at the side and have it come in, but I'm not sure how this part would be. So let me show you that. This is the inside. This is the inside view.
I love that pink.
So and this has a pretty, it has I don't know if you can see the design, but it's got a pretty design on the front.
Okay. It's pink on camera, so maybe you can put a close-up shot.
It's pink, but it's got like almost like a damask. You know a damask? It's like that. But if I have this and I have it folded,
I know that is yes.
Then what's up here? Is it just creased up here? Am I supposed to do something up here? Sorry for everybody who is not Jackie, but Jackie, can you help me out?
Jackie will help you out. And I can't wait to see the finish.
The fashion major on the show cannot tell me.
Thank you, Jackie, for assisting us with our sewing needs. I appreciate you. Now, look at my video. Hold on. Before we go, now take a look at your phone.
Okay.
And you're going to see him shaking his shoulders.
All right. Hold on. See, I have this phone because Rayshawn told me before she yelled at me actually and told me I had to have my phone and shoot this on the iPad. So
yes,
I'm listening to my partner here. Oh, I do remember that. And what does he have on his jacket?
I don't remember the names.
Oh my God. Epaulets. Oh, now
Epaulets.
Hold on.
Epaulets.
I gotta get
to the ad. Shoulders.
It'll be the end of the world, and I'll still have to watch an ad first. Okay, I'm gonna show it so then we don't have the music for copyright.
Right.
Okay, hold up. Can I?
Watch him shaking his shoulders. Shaking his shoulders.
Oh Lord, I gotta get it. Oh, here you go.
Watch him shake his shoulders. I want you to see it. Look at him shake his shoulders.
It's too much reflection.
You can enter it, but mute the sound.
I do have the sound muted.
No, I'm talking when you put it in the side of the video.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do an insert, y'all.
Yeah, insert, but mute the sound. Not gonna let. Oh, I think it was on Soul Train.
Unfortunately, we cannot mute the sound of Rae Sean singing.
Hey, it is no. This is a cover. This is not the song.
He's stomping his foot hard as a mug
too. I'm not gonna let go. And it's true. He's singing truth though, but I'm gonna find that video was with he didn't trapped, I think.
Man,
I'm gonna find it.
We had good music and we had good fun.
Good videos. Remember the videos were dope.
Any of this stuff.
Yo, we have to talk about this next time.
We had a couple people who was on drugs, but we had people just sucking down cough syrup and doing crazy stuff. We had like real, we had like some fun people.
Yeah,
creative too. That's why I love Doechii, because she bringing it back. I was like, we had creative people.
Yes.
For too many years, we just seen a bunch of pretend thugs.
Yes.
High on cough syrup, looking dirty and homeless,
looking crazy with all that damn money. But let me go.
I can't tell who's homeless and who's not.
They're about 5 minutes away, so I'm gonna go.
Okay, but give the baby a kiss for me.
I will. All right.
And tell Rae, can I say his name on the air?
Yes, absolutely.
We're not only not saying my son's name.
Because we can't.
My son is a secret. He's running.
Because we can't. I will. I'm trying to hold my tongue. I'll be biting drawing blood.
We're not.
Okay, so we can't.
He's on the run. It's like, no, he's the happiest, he's the happiest and most successful zookeeper you'll ever meet. My son is a zookeeper.
Of alligators.
But anyway, tell Rae hello. Give me a big
hug. I will. All right. I'll share a picture with me. I'll share a picture with the babies when we meet next time.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Bye.